We have made it to the end of another week. It is Friday. Hope your Friday is going great. Yes, it is Friday, but it's just not any Friday. There's a lot going on this Friday. A lot of significant things that are going on this Friday. Today is Good Friday. Today starts the Passover, and it's also the recognition of Emancipation Day in Washington. So each of these three, to me, means freedom. That's what each of these. Good Friday, Passover, Emancipation, to me, it represents freedom. It's a freedom from those things that have bound us to our past. It's an opportunity to break those chains from our past and move forward. And that's what, especially Good Friday and Passover, it's a time of renewal. It's a time of reflecting upon, who you are, where you want to go with your life, moving in a new direction. And that to me is what, especially Good Friday, Jesus on the cross being crucified, the Passover represent. I really love the Passover story. That's just, to me, as I really kind of learned more about it, it just gave me a new perspective on what it means to take that next step. As the account goes, while the Jewish nation was in Egypt, they were enslaved there to make bricks. They were enslaved there to just create bricks. And what's that mean? What bricks? Bricks, they're all the same. They're similar. There's nothing different about a brick. One brick is the same as the next brick, is the same as the next brick. Once they finally had the opportunity to break free from that, first thing they did is they created a stone altar. And the significance to me, what that means is that we're all stones. We're all living stones. We all have the opportunity to be that living stone, because no stone is the same as the other. We are all uniquely created. And as they built that altar, that signified their uniqueness. That signified who they were in the eyes of God. God sees us differently than we see ourselves. God sees us in the unique creation that we are. He wants us to be that best version of who we can become. But oftentimes, we allow our past to hold us back. We allow ourselves to be chained to our past. We hold that, for whatever reason, as a badge of honor. Now, I don't diminish my past. My past is part of my story. My past has enabled me to be the person who I am. But I don't want to remain in the past. And I see too many of us that just want to remain in the past. They hang on to that past. Like, say, Uncle Rico. Have you ever seen Napoleon Dynamite? Uncle Rico, he was stuck in his past. He couldn't move forward. And that's what I think a lot of us do, is we want to remain in that past. We want to be back there. We think about the good old days, but we kind of forget sometimes there's a lot of bad that happened back there. A lot of pain that may have happened in our past. And sometimes we need to take that pain from our past and use it in a way that propels us to be the best version of who we can become, to take that pain and do something with it. That's our story. That pain that we've had in our life, that can absolutely be our story. That can be a version of who we are. That can be the next great version of what we can become. And it's discovering that stone within us. It's discovering that uniqueness of who we are. It's trying to discover why we were given this life, why we were given this life for a reason and a purpose. And I went through that process myself. And once I discovered that reason and purpose, it really changed a lot of perspectives on everything. Changed perspective on how I approached each day. It changed my perspective on my relationships. It changed my perspective on how I view my work life. It just gave me that new significance. Because to me, significance is something that is so important. And because the importance of significance is it's something that can extend beyond who we are. It can extend to the next and the next generation. And Good Friday, to me, is a classic example of that. Because if you have Jesus on the cross, you have two guys next to him that are being crucified as well. And we both know their stories. If you're familiar with the version of Jesus on the cross, there's two thieves on the cross. And both of their stories is still told thousands of years later. One of them rejected Jesus, the other accepted Jesus. And Jesus promised the one who accepted him that you will wake up with me in paradise. And we're still telling the story of that man we know nothing about. All we know is one event, that he hung on a cross, yet we still tell that story of that man. That is something that's significant. That is something that significance does. It extends beyond who we are, because the significance that man created with one simple statement extended beyond who he was, extended into the next generation and generation and generation. And you have the opportunity as well. I have the opportunity as well to create that significance that can extend beyond who I am. So if this is something that's resonating with you, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know what it is, the significance you want to create in your life. What is the impact you really desire to create in your life? What is it you want to use with your life to make a difference with? Who is it you want to impact? What do you want to do? I've certainly done some things that I know have made a difference. And some of those things that I've done, I'll never meet the people whose lives I've impacted, yet I've had the opportunity to do things to change their lives. You have the opportunity as well to do something with the life that you have to change the lives of others. So I'd love to hear from you. You just drop me a line below. I certainly have opened up some slots in my schedule to just have a one-on-one with you to discuss that, to discuss the significance that you desire out of your life, to discuss how you want to use your life in an effective way to make it the life that you can only dream was there for you. Because sometimes we have these dreams and we don't take that step to take that dream that we have and make it our reality. And sometimes we just let those dreams just go with us and never do anything with them and take them to our grave. And there's many, many, many people who have taken their dreams to their graves. And those dreams may have changed the lives of thousands, of tens of thousands of people if they would only acted upon them. Because you never know what can happen when you take that step, stepping into your dream, and take the action to turn it into reality. You don't have to be perfect with the action, because imperfect action is 100% better than waiting for perfect action. Because I'm going to tell you a secret: perfect action never happens. Sometimes we just got to go with it. Just take that step. Just take that next step that's before us and just continue to put one foot in front of the other until you get to that new reality that you desire, that you dream of, that you know is there for you to take. So as you spend today, contemplating the events of today, the significance of today, Good Friday, Passover, Emancipation, let's break those chains. Let's break those chains that are holding you to the past. Let's take that step. Let's be proactive. Let's lean into that dream that you have. Because you have that dream for a reason. You have that dream for a purpose. It was given to you. You just need to take action on it. So those are just the thoughts I have for today. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you have a great Friday. Hope you have a great holiday if you're a person of faith and you celebrate Easter and Passover. I hope that this year has a new level of significance for you, a new meaning for you. And again, just drop me a line. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.